Right, welcome. I'm assuming I'm good. Yep. Welcome to this game 2 of best of 3. When it goes on to play Immortals, I believe, for the uh, second NA seed. Obviously it's not a grand final, it's not a main been covering the grand finals, TNC, Tigers, Optics Immortals, all the finals. I've had an interesting coL since the Heroes of New Earth days, so well, namely Moon, Limp, Z-Freak, and coL. It was, but yeah. So now I've still got a little bit of a vested interest, and I just want to see how they go overall. Pardon me, so sorry. Yeah, that's just basically my biggest interest here and why I wanted to cast this game. But enough of that. All right, so we have a position 1 Night Stalker. Let's just put that out there. Position 1 Night Stalker being played by Mirror. Oops, my bad. Then we have a Tinker Limp. Adam Warlock, Leshrac, Z-Freak, and a Sand King Moon. Going up against the... I don't actually look. I'm assuming Samael. Yep, Samael TA. Played in the last game as... Nope. I've seen it before, I'll be honest. PL. Obviously RTZ. Witch Doctor. That's your boy. Fly? What did I say, Fly? I mean... Yeah, no, it's Fly. S4. Bristleback. And a Skywrath crit. Nice look, he's going aggressive. They spot that out, but just ensures a couple of bounties. So three for one. Obviously, you want to get as many bounties as you can. See, that's another interesting pick. Just a lot of complexity draft. A little bit interesting, a little bit out there. We have the Night Stalker core, and then we have the Sand King as another core, position 3, obviously. Sorry, just a little bit thirsty. Why is there such a little game sound? It's just really quiet. I don't understand why. So yeah, that's a little peculiar. Is what I'm gonna say to this. It's weird, okay? Obviously, the Sand King hero works really exceptionally well against Arteezy's PL. But when they second picked PL, and then coL followed the pick with the Leshrac instead of the Sand King, which is what I believe the Leshrac was going to be a mid hero up until the Tinker Pink. It confused me slightly. But not as much as this Moon. Like, I assumed it was going to be a position 5 Leshrac as well, with a Night Stalker stun coming out onto Arteezy, but it's going to be okay one of these days. Obviously, with the Caustic Finale, he should have a bit of an easier laning stage. It is what I like to do as an asshole player that I am. Just chucking a little sneaky Caustic Finale against any melee course that I'm versing, and just have the easiest harass of my life. Because it always works. But he's getting a bit harassed there. There's a stun coming out, but no more mana on Fly to do anything else. Obviously, he's already got the level 1 Voodoo Restoration on Metal Dot anyways. But if there was any chance, maybe we could have seen something. But Z-Freak still had his stun. Moon still had his stun. There was no strong possibilities. Speaking of possibilities of death, Limp, he's eating a Tango. He's got the Fairy Fire up. He just needs to get the lucky shots. Samael, that is. Look, there's one. He just needs a bit 2 more, I believe it is. Maybe 3 now. Tinker. Crit falls down in the bottom lane. Adam, he's coming in mid. He's just going to give Limp a heal plus a salve. I thought he was just going to be Shadow Welding plus a Tango, but I am severely wrong. Shadow Weld out into Samael though. Obviously, not anything big's going to happen. Moon, because of the rotation from Adam, he's a bit low. He's got a salve underneath the tower. S4, he could probably have just ran in and popped it off immediately with the mango. There it is. Avoiding to get the creep heal. This game is prior to the shit, the 28th update, I think it was, June 28th. That pretty much decimated Night Stalker, as far as I have been able to understand. But you know, just wanted to put that out there for you guys if you're watching it in the future and wondering when it was prior. That's why we see a Night Stalker even being played. But back to this. Tinker is getting his ass handed to him by Samael. I think it's more of a comment on the heroes rather than the players. But I have been relatively unsure of the matchup. But they picked Tinker into the TA. I would have assumed they were going to go a hero with clear, which I guess is what they have with the March of the Machines. But someone who could have got a Silver Edge to counter the Bristleback in a small-ish way, but Night Stalker might be able to go that himself. So I don't know, not gonna lie, I was expecting a sniper. Like, end of the day, that's what I was expecting. With the shrapnel charges to be able to counter the Arteezy illusion, slow him down, to be able to proc off Samael's refractions, to be able to do all the stuff that I'm talking about. I would have expected a sniper more so than a Tinker. I'm still baffled, okay? Immediately placing a sentry ward as soon as he saw the Psionic Trap coming up. Leshrac is chasing down Fly. Fly doesn't even have a ward on him, so I don't know what he was going for here. He wants to act like he's placing a ward, maybe he'll fake him out, but I assume Z-Freak already knows that there is no ward on him. He's just trying to get the juke off. There is a stun up. He doesn't want to be using it, because that is a very long cooldown, longer time than the takes the TP scroll. Stun coming in, he's just going to get a lucky bounce onto the creeps, and that's all I needed, just one lucky shot. And Fly is still getting chased down, but it's all the same. He's also making it out. Limp, Samael is really low. If he had a rocket, he could probably get the kill, but refraction charge with the heal, he will be okay. Warlock is not in the bottom lane. Bristleback is running over. No, what? I thought. Yeah, okay, no, blue heroes confused me. Moo is in a bit of trouble silencing up the Bristleback so he can't get any cool sprays off before his charge runs out. Crit just coming in with more harass from the Arcane Bolt, but he should be okay at the end of the day. There he is. To me, it also just feels like this is a game that the complexity needs to just heavy-handedly win. Like, I can't explain it. To me, it just feels like them only just scraping by with a win in the lanes, them only scraping by in any manner is not going to be enough. There comes a stun out onto RTZ. Star's following it up. Another stun coming in from Z-Freak, but there's a stun out onto Moon before it can get another auto attack off. But RTZ may fall yet with a stun coming in from Moon Meander. Beautifully. Fly is also in this bit of trouble, and he will fall to Moo, as well as Moon securing the first blood. As that is a nice little thing I want to remember. Alright, so Tinker's getting his ass handed to him. That's end of the day, Tinker's getting his ass handed to him. Tracking down the march. He doesn't have any levels in heat-seeking missile. Obviously, Arteezy falls again. Obviously you don't really want to have any levels in heat-seeking missile as Limp. He just wants to get the laser beam and the March of the Machines, because it's the machines is essentially the tick damage, which is what I was expecting, which is what I was referring to as the sniper shrapnel before. Just ensures a constant flow of damage, meaning that the refraction charges are not up. If his team wants to go for a gank, he will not have the refraction charges, which is what they want. It's perfect for him. And obviously the laser, just to ensure the every now and then mischance to put on him the usual way that Tinkers win their lanes, basically. So yeah, basically that's basically the long and short of it. As far as I understand, obviously I'm not a great player, so I might be severely wrong, but as far as I realize, I believe I'm right. Either way, Moo, he's still staying in the top lane, but it is daytime, so a lot harder to do anything here when the silence is only 3 seconds instead of 5. Z3 getting stunned out onto Arteezy, but Fly immediately coming in with a heal. It's just very interesting to me that this meta is so 2-1-2 focused, and it's just very... It sucks to be the position 5 support, because it's so hard to get the pulls off without leaving your carry exposed. Which, he hasn't pulled once, is what I'm referring to here. Z-Freak is getting a bit low, he's getting chased down, Arteezy coming in with the Phantom Rush, but starts out as soon as he has enough mana for his Spirit Lance, there it is, well that's what it's called, Moon. Z-Freak might drop to Paladine if he had another kill. Oh, he's going to fall to the crit Arcane Bolt though. There it is. Beautiful play. S4 has a bottle on Bristleback. Moon be able to get a little bit of harass with the Caustic Finale, but he is not having any. He's just standing away from him. Sun coming out just to get to the other side of the river, basically. The other side of the Bristleback, in other words. Slow coming in from S4 as well, but they don't really want to go on him. As always, it is a Bristleback. Epicenter coming in as well with the stun. They're trying to get to the front of him so they don't take the extra damage, and that is good with the bottles there. The beautiful micro coming in from the Bristleback, trying to just ensure the denial of the rune. The Warlock, the Scarith rather, may fall to the Ancients. He does not. Smail level 10. He's... God, I can't do math. 1200 off his Blink Dagger stun, missing massively by Z-Freak. You can cancel that, my friend. As much as I don't want to rip on people, there is sometimes that I do have to say and be mean. I'm sorry. Limp, now he's got one level in the heat-seeking missiles, as I was talking about before. He did max march on the chains and got a bit of the hero blind duration. So that's all well and good. RTC, he's TPing bot. I don't understand why. Sorry, no, I'm sitting here looking at why. I can't figure it out. Fly is gonna go down as well as the Tinker in the mid lane. Mystic Flare, Concussion, yeah, just Scarith basically. It's about as what you'd expect from Scarith, mate, to be honest. He's going Rod first as well. Rodovatus? Yeah. Okay. So that's really good against the Tinker. If you're coming out of the fog, it's an even better play. Because the travel time, you won't be able to see it. He might not be able to get the blink off. Maybe it's on a cooldown. Maybe, you know, just maybe something's wrong with it, sort of thing. Adam missed the arcane rune, even though S4 was standing right there. He was standing right there before S4. Sorry, I don't understand how that happened. Like, I understand maybe waiting for the Moon Meander to get it, but you saw a Bristleback. You just take it, man. Take it. Either way, he TP's out into safe. He's okay. He's okay. TA coming in with the blink tag now. He has destroyed mid lane. Like, look at his farm. 104 net worth. 104, man, that'd be so bad. 104 last hits, or 108 now. The next highest is 69, so maybe half of that. Mumieta coming in, speaking of which, coming in with the Blink Dagger and the Epicenter onto Samael. He gets the kill. Beautiful Blink. Beautiful Blink Dagger timing coming out onto. My god, I'm so sorry. Coming out onto Mumieta to ensure the kill onto Samael's Templar Assassin. Moon, and Moon and Adam coming in with a smoke. Nighttime is cast. Golem is dropped onto the two supports. Crit will not be able to survive. Silence out onto which he falls as well. Moonman is a bit of trouble against the S4, but he should be okay. If this was a PL, I believe they would have gone straight on the PL, and probably would kill him at the end of the day, but they're just going to try and keep him stun-locked down and just try and deal as much damage as they can to kill the Bristleback. Is that even possible? I don't think so. It's a Bristleback, guys. 11-2, but with minimal, I say minimal, no objectives being taken. It is very play the objectives game, boys. Just run him at the creeps. Run the golem at the creeps. Keep him away. Good. Bristleback coming in again, but the tower does not even fall. Maybe with the damage of the golem it would have fallen, but either way, we don't know. We can't do the math, yes. Probably would have fallen. Mid tower getting attacked by Artesia and Samael. Z-Freak has been spotted, he will fall mid-meander. In the meantime, it is a bit of a world of a hurt as well. DD onto Samael. Samael getting silenced up before he gets his refraction of Moonmeander going in with a kill secure. Silence coming out from crit. He could have dropped Mystic Flare, but he chose not to. Moonmeander jumping in. He's going to secure the stun onto crit. Speaking of which, he is going to Mystic Flare the ground, hitting Moo so hard. Moonmeander in his own little world of trouble now. He needs to be able to sandstorm to get out of that. But he cannot because it's on cooldown. Bounty's coming up. All four secured for EG. I know in comparison to the first few games I paid a really high amount of attention to them, but now I'm just going like, yeah, it's not great, is it? Don't worry, I don't show that little attention to them in games. I get them myself. Okay. Back to being, you know, serious. Samael, Blink Dagger, as I said, prior to that gank initially by the Epicenter, smoke into Epicenter, I think it was. It might have just been the invis, but I don't know. I believe it was a smoke, blink, Epicenter. That was probably about 4 minutes ago now. Stun, silence coming out onto S4, Epicenter being channeled as well as the stun out onto S4, but they cannot close the gap for Z-Freak. Limp goes down in the meantime in the mid lane. They are just going to dive the tower and get the tier 1. They want to push this tower. Moo is very low though. Tier 1 tower, mid falls. They just want to draw the line. They want to be able to contest. Maybe they want to contest them as they come back. Z-Freak, he secures the tower kill with a Diabolic Edict, which is really good for them. At least something. Arteezy. He picked up the hood to let him live a little bit longer during the team fights. They have his Epicenter, possible Mystic Flare out onto the two supports, not being able to secure the kill. Crit is getting chased down by Moo. Z-Freak in a world of hurt against Samael. No stun available, I do not believe. It might be now. Moonmeander comes in with a stun onto Samael. He melds just to try and dodge it. Moo, he's got the Q. There it is. And that is playing to win. Now, keep in mind, this is coming off the back of a 20-minute game? I think it was 18 minutes. Where coL got their asses handed to them. Like, and I respect them. I like them. But facts are facts. 20-minute game, or sub 20-minute. There has not been a sub 20-minute professional game in a while. That in itself is both hilarious and horrific. They got their asses handed to them. They can accept that. They can take that in good spirits. I believe them. Believe in them. Rod coming out onto the nice talker with the Mystic Flare. He's going to get silenced up, taking the additional damage from Arcane Bolt and Concussive Shot to slow him down, as well as Goo, I do so believe. No, Goo, actually. I'm a liar. Tinker is here now, getting some nice heat-seeking missile damage. He's only got the level 1 ulti, so it takes him 3 seconds to do additional damage, which kind of sucks a lot. But TA coming in on the side. No, he's not. He decides, nah, screw it. I've got better things to do, like killing this tier 2 tower. He's decided to go BKB instead of Desolator straight up. I was really curious as to, like, is there another Missile Hammer on the Courier, or what the hell's going on? Why is he not going Desolator in that little second? He doesn't, as much as he wants to go Desolator, which is a lot, he has realized that in the early to mid-game fights here, he needs the BKB, against heroes like Leshrac, Sand King, just all of them, just the entire enemy team. He needs the BKB if he wants to do anything. Arteezy is going in on someone. I can't see who that is. Moon. Okay. He might be in a bit of trouble. Z3 coming in as well. The Hood of Defiance has already been popped. Moon not able to close the gap with the PL illusions. He was never going to be able to get the 4 seconds away from them to secure the blink timing and then the kill. So yeah, just he's realized that versing the entirety of the enemy team, he needs a BKB in some manner. He needs it early, which kind of sucks for him, because it just reduces the amount of damage he can put out in the mid game, or early mid game, I should be saying. Because I reckon in the next 5 minutes, he's already gonna have it. Like end of the day, he's a good player. No matter what anyone says, he's a good player. Knows how to play the game. You can't question that. You can't even think about that. Especially when they're securing 2 bounties for him. He just needs 2800 more, and he gets it. DD on Mu. Mystic Flare coming out straight onto the Tinker, but he is silenced up, so he can't get any return damage done. Tries to activate the ulti. Stun coming out and missing out onto crit. Mu, he's still chasing him down. There it is. He finds him. He's missile missing because he is already pronounced dead. Limp just Tinker farming it up, and will TP back to base now. He has the bots. He is got the Blink Dagger on the Courier. Mu has a gem now, so he can just, you know, see the world on fire. Sorry, that's set the world on fire. He's going the support build. Yeah, okay. He's going Silver Edge. He's going to go Silver Edge, sorry, in the mid to late game. I was kind of curious about if he was going to, but at the same time I was also about 90% certain he was. Like, just had that insurity. With the positioning of all of EG, I believe they're going to go for a smoke with a 2 or 3 man of them. Maybe not Samael, but Arteezy actually. He just says, screw it, I'm going to run into Roshan. With the Diffusal Blade and Hood, he feels like they are strong enough. Samael with the BKB as well, he's almost got the half of the Desolator that I mentioned before. coL, none the wiser. They also don't have great tools to scout this out, like a Tusk Sigil, a Beastmaster Hawk, a Piranha Arrow. They don't have anything. They scan it, but it's already way too late. And Samael, as if he wasn't going to be hard enough to kill with a 18-minute BKB, he has Agent of the Immortal now. How is this gonna go? How is that gonna go? How's it gonna go? Ooh, that's a bad positioning for Adam. He looks to be in a bit of trouble. Arteezy, he comes in with the silence, but they know that he's probably not gonna be on his own, but Samael can miss it anyways. He says, screw it, I want the kill. You had your chance. Leshrac coming in with a kill on the tier 2 tower, gets out of the way before Bristleback S4 does anything to him. Obviously, there's no stunning or anything of the likes. I've barely touched on hero itemization. He's getting gone by the rest of the team. Actually, Silenced up. He's already popped the pipe though. He should be okay with the limp just going in with the heat-seeking missiles, barely doing 100 damage at a time to S4 as it is majorly reduced from the pipe. Plus natural resistance 55%. Jesus. So I was starting to wonder if PL was going to go pipe with the item build that they do have, so that's actually pretty interesting. Sun coming out onto S4 again, but he's very tanky. Warlock got him committed as well. Tinker getting stunned up, Mystic Flare onto the Sand King. He will fall. Z-Freak is doing as much work as he can. He's secured the kill onto S4 and RTZ's already gone down. Moon barely not making it out. Limp coming in. He's got the thing. Beacon, he's already been activated by Smail, so he's going to fall the Aegis. He will be able to blink if he's really good on the timing, but he might not be able to time. Oh, Z-Freak a second. Microsecond too early, but either way, Moon is still chasing him down with the Void coming out and the Silence with the Spirit Vessel. He's still going to get chased down. He's gets the Midas off in the meantime. Z-Free coming in, trying to close the gap with the Lightning Storm, trying to ensure the stun. He does, and they secure the kill. That is really good. That is bloody beautiful play by them. But now they need to secure the towers. I don't think one tower is enough. But Z-Freak has no mana to do anything with. They need him to get the regen marine. That's actually really perfect. If they could all come together and commit for this tier 2 mid, that would have been pretty good. Samael's still dead. Epicenter's still available. Them... Okay, either way. EG, they took a look at they took a kick in the gut, lost the fight, lost the Aegis, but here they are, smoked up, ready to get a turn kill. Leshrac, he's been farming. He gets the bounty rune immediately. S40 he just wants to say hi, run up immediately to them. He's obviously okay with it. He's bloody tanky as 16. I don't know. As tanky as an M1 Abrams. NA, you know, like, come on. He's just tanky as all hell. Rest of coL TPing out. Moo barely being able to get out. Moon Meander, he secures the bottom 2 bounty runes. They probably realized that they were smoking up behind them with the bounty's bottom staying for so long. Obviously, you'd always want to be securing the bounty runes as much as you possibly can. So it's really good that they got 4 from coL that time, as opposed to the 15 minute mark, which EG got all 4. So, you know, progress. Tinker. He is got the Aethelins going for the Aghanims next. Obviously, increasing the amount of damage that you'll be able to do to Arteezy with the proc of the lasers, with the proc of the heat-seeking missiles, or I say proc with the additional heat-seeking missiles. Epicenter being channeled by Moon Meander, stun coming in. All of the illusions! Z-Freak being able to Arteezy being able to doppelganger out and not be able to get stunned. Epicenter down, and the... I'm so confused. You could see which one it was. He was riding over here, and he's still just stunned all the ones over here. What the? Alright, whatever. Skip that. S4, he's just ensuring the tower goes down, but the siege creep behind him, he's just going to tank it for 2... No, he just wants to run. He wants to get out of there. The tower is still going to fall, though. It is already dead. No denies, though. Moo is in a world of hurt. Well, Golem coming down, but he's still silenced, and he's still getting wrecked by the Mystic Flare. Moonman Flyer goes down in the meantime. Adam falls as well. Moves just fall. Smail coming in with as many auto attacks as he can, all onto the Warlock Golem. 5 minutes. I told you the Desolator has been finished onto Smail, and that is a pretty not great fight as S4 finishes off Moonmeander in the backlines. I say the backlines eventually. Should be the better word for it. Limp. He's just coming in with the March of the Machines. Just one drop, not 2. It was all a waste of time, I guess. But, you know, maybe it would be worth it. Aghanims, he's still way away. Yeah, 400. 2600 off, I believe, if I can do math. 2500 off. Smail, he's just sitting outside of the Munch and the Machines range, so his Perfection Charge is permanent there. He has Dragon Lance now, he's going Hurricane Pike next. Just to create the distance between himself and Moon, as well as Moon when he's epicentering, assuming that he is the BKB active. I do not believe the epicenter slow and whatnot goes through BKB, but if he gets it on him prior, it does say that it can't be dispelled. So I have to assume that the slow will be available is the wrong word. Active? That's a better word for it. PL, he's going hard next, and then probably going straight into the Manta style. I'm actually surprised he went hard first. The Manta style seems like a solid choice to just be able to. Obviously, he has. I understand. Okay, look, don't flame me. I understand he has Doppelganger, but if he is silenced, then the Manta style just seems a little bit better. Just allowing him to move freely during team fights, I think, is more what I'm just why I'd expect the Manta style over the Heart first. Obviously, you want both by the end of the day. So against this lineup, you do want both. So yeah, just that. Yeah, just like he's gonna get it. It's gonna be soon, but you never know. You never know. I'm hitting the wrong button. There it is. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
For me.
Storm dropped immediately. Stun coming in, missing on everyone's strike stun as well. Misses. Witch Doctor almost falling in the backline areas. God, I just having a biscuit, man. Come on. Tinker, he's just going in, as blowing up anyone that he can attempt to. But overall, all just for show. That's all that was. Warlock Golem dropped. Nah. We don't need to get a kill. We don't need to commit for anything. It's just an illusion, man. That was weird. Tinker though, he has the axe now. That's easy. Has the heart. Master Machines. I guess that's another reason why he'd want the heart over Manta style. Roche has already fallen. I don't understand what the hell. Samael. Where's the cheese? Is S4 has the cheese? What the? Alright. Alright, so the 2k in the lead at the 30-minute mark. It's surmountable. They can come back from this. Obviously, it's, as I said, it's just 2k. Who really cares? He's going Bloodthorn next on the Templar Assassin, Orchid into Bloodthorn. Very good item in general. Really good on the Templar Assassin, as she has late game mana issues. That's why previously we'd always see a bottle picked up on her, or always. God bless me. Pardon me, sorry. Jesus flipping A! He's got a Bloodstone on Leshrac. I don't know whether he just feels that ballsy to be able to do that, or he's just cocky. What the? Maybe that's what he wants. Oh man, I missed that so hard. What? All right, whatever. Let's just take a look at the overall items. Nightstalker, he's got the Shadow Blade. He's going for the Aghanim's next. Tinker, he's got the Axe. He's probably, I would expect, going a Scythe of Ice next, if I had to take a guess. Warlock, going the Axe next. This is one thing I don't understand. Why do Warlocks go Axe first? Get Refresher. Axe gives you 2 golems. Refresher gives you 2 golems and 2 stuns. Refresher seems better than an Axe. It increases your damage with the Axe, with the double golem summon. I understand everything about that. But how is it that Refresher is not the more prioritized item between the two? It just...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, maybe it's the stats. Maybe it's the 10 stats of everything plus the 175 mana and health. Like, maybe that's it. But I don't buy it. Like, Refresher just seems such a stronger first item on the Warlock as always. Okay. Got a little bit rooted down there. GG's coming in for the Leshrac in a little while. He just needs Arcane Boots and the recipe. Sand King, Solid Crest, full stuff. He's going Shiva's Guard next. Just more AoE clear against the PL. Makes sense. Epicenter as well. Cosmic Finale. I'd be actually I would be pretty surprised that in the end he doesn't pick up an Aghanim Scepter, as Caustic Finale gets applied to every hero that he hits. I can't remember. I think recently it was nerfed so it doesn't get proc on illusions anymore, like the Aghanim's Burrow Strike, applying Caustic Finale. I know it works on creeps, and I know it works on heroes, but I'm not sure if it works on illusions. But either way, maybe that'll be consideration. Either way, he swapped up from the Shiva's Guard immediately to a Lotus Orb. He needs to get the hell out of there. There it is, a Slut. There is a Scarth Mesh on top of him. He's already used the Rod, so you can't stop him anymore. Alright, so they have a minute left on Roshan timer, an Aegis timer rather. Blood Orchid has been picked up by Samael. He's leaving enough for money for the buyback, but he's almost picked up the Chrysalis as well. PL, in the meantime, he has an entire item on the thing. It's a Shadow Blade. Yeah. Witch Doctor. Who cares about him? Radiant's picked up by S4. Octarine Core next. Just overall everything that I'm expecting. Rod finished on Scareth, going a Cloak next. Probably just increase. Yeah, probably just increases magic resistance. Sorry, no kidding. Am I right? Like, how much of an idiot do I have to be? Moon. He's 1,000 off his Aghanim Scepter now. Tinker. He is, as I called it, Scythe of Ice next. That's what I expected. Man, I'm a smart person. I'd expect after, just to be a smart person again, after the Aghanims, he's going to go Silver Edge, Samael. Ags popped. Aegis have been popped. Lotus Orb has been brought out by Moon Meander. Lotus Orbs himself to be able to get away from the Rod. Sandstorm. Arcane Bolt with the concussive shot. He just runs away. He's going to be able to get out, but the Rod almost on time. He's going to silence. He probably could have popped the Mystic Flare. He knew where he was going to be. He probably could have just popped Mystic Flare. He might have had enough damage at the end of it. I don't know. Like, he's a tanky hero. He's got like 1800, 2k life. I don't know, mate. Yeah, there it is. Called it. I told you. Alright. I'm feeling good. I'm calling items, like, it's one thing to be able to predict heroes, it's another thing to be able to predict items. I'm getting good with the items. I'm learning. I'm developing my ability to play the game. All the same. Just humble brags, am I right, guys? Moo almost getting the money for the Night Stalker, for the Aghanim Scepter on the Night Stalker. Close. Limp. He's just going a bit aggressive, dropping a bunch of machines just anywhere that he can. As far as I can tell, they're all through here. So yeah, the creeps will scout that all out. Just see that they're gonna get torn up. They almost die. Where it goes. Alright. Nice Looker in the meantime, he's down here as well, but RTC with the Shadow Blade as well as the Heart, he sees it. The reason why not Moo. No hate on Moo. Why Night Stalker as a hero, beautiful pickoff. Silver Edge on the Courier for the PL. Why the Night Stalker doesn't work as a carry is because he has a hard time farming to begin with. In the early game to the mid game, he just farms hero kills. Okay, that's all he does. And as we're approaching the late game scenarios, situations, and everything, God, this is just gonna take another drink. Need a Jack and Coke here. Oh, stun coming out straight out onto Tempo Assassin. Warlock Golem dropped as well as the Shrek overcommitting. Moon is getting stunned up. Witch Doctor has already fallen. Moon Meander falls as well. Z-Freak in a world of hurt. His Bloodstone does not save him at all, nor do the GGs. Adam is just teaming away from S4 even though he's inside of the base. Warlock Golem is going to fall. As much as Shrek died, he comes up in another couple of seconds. Sorry, that's not hero because of the Bloodstone. But that was weird. Shrek should have timed this stun a little bit better. Like I say Shrek because the Warlock Golem had to be dropped following the Sand King Burrow Strike. It was the Shrek that needed to wait. Purely because it just allows them to not overlap the stuns and just ensures that that Samaug is in a world of hurt. Speaking of world of hurt, Moomy under heat, blood absorbs off the silence, he stuns uphill, he should be okay. As for back in the meantime in the bot lane, 11k advantage for EG, this is looking pretty good for them. coL though, really hopeful, especially coming after, like, by comparison, this game has been such a better playing of them from last game over in 20 minutes. I'm gonna keep hitting that note because it's such a important tale to tell. Whether they win, whether they lose, this is an improvement. What you want in this game is always be improving. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter if you're a professional player, no matter if you're just playing Turbo, just for the fun of it. You want to be improving, you want to be adapting, you want to be learning during the game. And maybe it is just simply as they didn't draft as poorly. But to that, I say that is, I don't know who the drafter is. Adam? I think it's Adam. That's just an improvement on Adam's part. And that's all that matters. Like, end of the day, he almost kills Moonmeander. He barely gets out of that with the Mystic Flare. And just, yeah, God, I don't remember what GH said. Just be positive, don't flame, please. Positivity wins. Even if you lose. Just being happy, just making friends with people. That will help you win games. Maybe not, let's be honest. Like, just try and be nice, okay, guys. Okay, Roshan, number 3, will fall. TA, probably not picking up the Aegis this time. There it is, Arteezy. TA, probably will just get the cheese if I had to take a guess. Or S4 will secure the second one. Mystic Flare. Yep, that's what I expected. Mystic Flare boy gets the double refresh. Because the courier, because they just took Roshan, the courier is just standing up at the high ground over here, just waiting, just chilling. That's actually a really cool courier. I like that a lot. S4, he's like, hey, I'm on the high ground as well. Just gonna run into your base here. YOLO, am I right, guys? Limp, lasers. Ooh, look at that. Some heroes are really good against PL. Lena. That probably actually might have been a better one than a sniper or a tinker, but hey. Whatever. Z-Freak. Moonmeander popping the ultimate plus stun, and he's already got a BKB on him as well. His S4 will fall. Bottom tier 1 tower goes, tier 3 tower goes down, as well as the mid tier 3, and all at the price of an S4 so far. But I don't think that is enough. I think they need more from coL need more from EG. They just need to be able to pressure. They need to be doing stuff. Adam is a world of hurt coming in with the best player in the stars. He does not have any chance to get his golem drop. Is on cooldown anyways, so I don't know how he'd get that off. Moonman coming in with a stun, trying to avoid the fly Witch Doctor, but he's might be in a world of hurt. Smail, he sees him, he gets the silence onto him, but he can't close the gap with the Witch Doctor. He does. He Blink Dagger already on cooldown anyways, though. Moonman, he's just going to be able to get away. That was a beautiful, interesting thing there. Silence coming in, but he's not going to be able to get away because he doesn't have the Mystic Flare. And the thing that I saw that was hilariously beautiful was a TA Desolator shot and a TA Desolator shot coming at the same time onto the same target from from the same PA from TA from two different angles. That is cool. Whether you just bottom tier 3 getting pressured by the beautiful Leshrac. It's just getting a bit of something done. Like, he needed to do something. Sitting in base is not going to win them the game. Moo, he has the axe, he has the gem, he can see everyone. He's going to nullify next, so Sumail can't get as much stuff off during the team fights. Which is obviously really just what you need in general. PL aren't easy drawing a line saying this is where they should be. This is, if they're here or there, this is not meant to be. Carnage, crit, coming in right behind Z-Freak, rotted up. Oh my god, Lib just immediately massacring him. Limp, Blink, probably just going to TP away now. Z-Freak, he needs to get the hell out of there as well. Glimmer Cape's up, TPs. He should be okay, there he is. Arteezy, in the meantime, getting gone on by the Sand King and the Night Stalker. He's silenced up, so he can't get any of his spells off, or doppelganger away. Aegis has fallen. Has had a minute and a bit left, so that is decent for him. Hexed up immediately by Limp, but because of the stun, he's not going to be able to get the second Hex onto him. Doppelgang out. Lasers, so they know which one is real. Silence up onto him again, but they have the vision. Sumail coming in now. He is not activating the BKB just yet. He doesn't need to. Limp is in a real world of hurt now. Stun, double. They overlap the stun onto Arteezy again. Might be a bit of a cause for fear. Sumail has fallen. Arteezy is not being able to get out of field. Adam dropping the ultimate, trying to secure the kill onto Arteezy, but the Shadow World gets Doppelganger off, and he's still running away. He's got 100 HP, he's not going to be able to make it away. Moon is chasing him down, but the Silent Trap is slowing him. Limp coming in, he's just getting all the heat-seeking missiles onto the other. Limp, maybe securing the kill. No, he has a heart. I forgot about that. My bad. That was weird. Sumail not popping the BKB. Like, why is that open? Fuck off. Oops. I didn't see a BKB at all from Sumail, and that just baffles my mind. The Tinker was still there. You'd need the BKB active, my friend. Like, either way, whatever. 6k net worth. I don't want to call it a throw. It gives it a bit more of a friendly competition feeling. Okay, that's what it is. It just adds to the competition itself. I don't know what happened there. How it goes. I'm gonna be back in a second again.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
A tithe to the impurities.
I see the Bristol back with the Ag's vision of the Night Stalker. Probably tell it's a fake one, just with the pathing of it. Leshrac has 14 Bloodstone charges again, so that's back to normal. Shiva's got finished up on him. That'll be why the Sand King didn't want to go it himself. Speaking of which, Hex up onto the Temple Assassin. He's just getting hexed up and controlled. He still has the BKB activated, but the Adam will fall. But that's okay because the Dragolem is dropped on in his place, and they are just gonna get out of there. Moon has bots. Yep, bits of travel.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Grosh hasn't even got a chance to spawn for another minute 40. Bill, he's got what? He's got 2 cheeses. I thought you could swap them out, trade them out. Sorry, but apparently you can't. Warlock Golem. Warlock Golem. Warlock, the Golem dropper, has buyback available, but without Golem, he is kind of irrelevant. Smell. He's just gonna sit there, wrecking on the tower. Racks again. Sorry, my bad. Buys back as soon as Golem comes back up. Just to ensure that he doesn't die in vain at least once. And is that enough for them? I don't think that would be. I think you'd want to be committing for more. Moon and Moo going straight onto this Templar assassin. He has been muted up, so he can't get off the BKB. He's getting controlled down with the Warlock Golem as well as the Hex coming out from Limp. Limp is a little trouble himself. He needs to get out of there. With the PL just massively getting lasered down again. Leshrac coming in with the break. Sorry, not the break. With the Pulse Nova trying to save himself. The Samantha's brought back. He's getting back into the fight. Fly has fallen down in the back line. Moo Meander. Moo Meander. Moo. I hate his name so much. I can't not call him anything else though. Moo. He secures the kill onto the Witch Doctor, which ends up being a 2 for none, I believe it was. But they still got the fight back out of the Warlock as well. That's the main part. Beautiful control of the Templar Assassin in that fight though, just ensuring that he cannot get a single thing off. Which is why he has the Refresher Shard now. He'll probably want to move it out for the boots. Probably not right now, but soon I have to assume. Namely thinking about it because like you get double silence, double Hurricane Pike, double Hurricane Pike, double BKB, double silence as I just mentioned. But that is assuming that the Nullifier does come out from Moo Meander again, which is really well played by him. The instant initiation onto him with the Nullifier, onto Samael with the Nullifier, followed up immediately at the same time by Moon. So Moo and Moon working in conjunction together, really well played. And then you just have the Warlock Golem coming in to ensure the additional stun time and ensure the lockdown, ensure the ability for them to control them down, control him up. Sorry, that's the word. Up, not down, and just ensure the kill. Z-Freak, a little bit of trouble there. Not that they realise it. Crit, sitting on the high ground as well as PL, obviously a little bit worrisome for most people. PL has a BKB now, so he can. Not an ideal itemization for him. Obviously, you want to not be being like, "Hey guys, this is the real me." But when they have such a magic damage centric, doesn't sound right. No, that has to be the magic damage centric lineup. It has to be one of the items that you have to be going like. I expected the Manta style eventually, but the BKB as well. Just to allow him, just to ensure him the ability to be able to get out of certain other spells. They see PL on the high ground as well as S4 and Fly. They see all of these, I believe. Stun coming in straight out onto the crit, but that's just a really weird period of going on. Samael, he comes in into the team fight. He's going straight onto Adam. He doesn't have the golem. He's already dropped it, so it's kind of irrelevant. Hex coming out onto Samael. I'm just going to watch Samael's massive 3-man stun coming out from Z-Freak. Beautiful play. BKB onto RTZ as well as S4, so that Epicenter is doing literal nothingness. The Mystic Flare going to do nothing as well. RTZ's BKB has been finished, but Limp is barely getting out of this fight alive. I don't think he's going to make it. Moon Meander just trying to body block him up, but it's not going to be enough. With the damage coming out from the golem, he needs to control that a bit better. Z-Freak, slow coming out onto the Witch Doctor. Crit is getting attacked by the Limp that brought back into the fight. Shrek is meltdowned up. He's going to fall, but he just needs to get as much damage out as he can before he dies. Limp, he's got no mana now. He needs to get back to base before he comes back into the fight. Moo is chasing down this Gyreth Mage. In the midst of all this fight, RTZ's been able to get out alive. Moo has just fallen, and they're just immediately going straight in onto Moo, and then he goes. I know I said Moo has fallen, but I meant crit. Okay. Mumiana securing at least one gem. Beautiful play by him. That's really good. Roshan is up. Okay, so a lot happened. I'm not sure what. I called as much as I could. I just said words at the end of that. Okay, it's 25 minutes in. This is the real question. How is he level 16? All right, back to the game. Back to the game. Let's talk about that in a second. He's muted and that's how. Oh man, I feel so bad for him. That's me normally. Oh god. All right, so they take the tier 2 mid. That's good. And then they get the hell out. They have no tier 3s left, but they have their shrines. Okay, well they have one shrine. Very curious as to the prioritization of EG in... Like, I obviously, top shrine is very important, but bottom shrine maybe not so much. Did they take this recently? No. They know Roshan's up, but... I just don't know. I don't know. Silver Edge coming in. BKB popped by Moonmeander immediately. Epicenter being channeled as well. Hex out onto the PL. I believe it is there. He sees it fall. He's got to buy back immediately straight into Samael. Popped out with the BKB as well. Silencing up the Moonmeander. He's going to fall to the S4. Hex out onto him. It's not going to help him that much. Samael Limp, sorry. Grit is going to come in. She's following up the Moonmeander. He's got the Invis Room, but they know where he is. He's got the gem on the S4 now. He's not going to make it. There he is. He falls. Neither buyback on those two massive cores. This might be Megas. But I believe Creep have no magic resistance. They don't. I believe Megas maybe have 10% magic resistance. With how magic-centric, magic-focused their lineup is, and how much AoE burst they have. A burst, I will say, quotation marks. They have the Tinker, they have the Fatal Bonds, they have Leshrac, speaking of which is getting a little bit going on with the GGs. He just ensures himself okay. PL, though, he doesn't have a buyback himself, so they're just going for the tier 4s. They're not even going to go worry for the Megas. Golem drops a bean straight out onto Fly. Fly so feeling bad right there. Bristleback is getting bursted down by the Hex and the Tinker. Samael had to be BKB to get out of this. They got so greedy. They just went straight in for the tier 4s. I would have just gone for the Megas. Like, why? Okay, this is what they needed. Yep. Straight in for the Roshan pit. Roshan pit after this. Samael, Limp, just going to push out the bottom lane in the meantime. They still can't take a fight here. What the hell is Z-Freak doing? He's trying to secure anything that he can. He secures the cheese, but how much is that going to do for you, mate? Samael has the Aegis. He's popped it already, though. It's beautiful play by Z-Freak, securing that. It's something for them. End of the day. And the Golem almost killing Samael at the end of that is pretty insane as well. But he still has a refresher shard, and I believe they would have it on them as well. If I'm an idiot, refresher shard on Samael. He must have popped it already. He must have had that popped that already. Okay. Yes, PL popped it. PL. Why wouldn't you give it to PL? Like, end of the day. Sarcastic. Yeah. He's just gonna get some mangoes, just heal up, mana up a little bit. Dropping the shard for the Skyrath. His double ulti, double root is gonna be pretty in. I can't think of the word. It's just important for his team to try and secure anything. Shiv's Guard coming out onto Limp next. Again, they're just trying to commit essentially as much as they can to drop the PL illusions or anything that they can. That is interesting. Maybe I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. It's cool. Alright, so again, creeps have no magic resistance, guys. Bailing them, I don't believe even puts them into pure damage. I can't remember. I don't think it does, though. I don't think they can. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. 3k lead for EG now. Even though they're taking a set of racks, even though they're taking all three, tier 3 towers, they're still barely ahead. And we're just going to take a look at the hero levels here. Everyone in the game is 25 or 24, except for Fly. He's not even got a level 3 ultimate just yet. I feel so bad for him, like, man. 2, 13, 12. If you were playing with him, you'd be flaming him for feeding. Like, that's how bad he's playing. Well, no. I retract that statement. That's how aimed he's getting. It's not him being bad at all. It's just the heroes with the magic damage. What can a Witch Doctor do against it? He stuns and then he runs. Not his fault at all. My bad. Moon nullifying up the bristleback, but Mystic Flare coming out onto the Night Stalker. Night Stalker stance up as well. He needs a BKB eventually. Arteezy coming in with a BKB of his own. Limp is not being able to man fight this. He needs to run. Z-Frig in the middle of it all with the Epicenter coming in onto the Arteezy as well, but he's still got the BKB up. Z-Frig is not got enough damage to fight all these heroes on his own. He needs some friends. He needs some help. There's no buyback on Tinker. He's just fallen. Mumia getting back into this base, but is that might be game? No Tinker buyback. He's got it in a little while. As I've said though, Night Stalker needs a BKB. Oh, bloody hell. Like, he's getting controlled up way too much. Alright, so this is Megas. It's gotta be Megas. Smell with the Moonshard already on him. Going Nullifier next. Moonmiata, he's in a world of trouble. Starts up, Lloyd absorbs himself up so he can keep himself alive. Warlock binding back into the game. He doesn't have Golem. Bottom racks falls. They're going for the top racks. This has got to be Megas. Moon, a little bit of World of Hurt crit. He sees him. Just going in with a stun, and then auto attacks into the slow. He will fall. Shiv's guard into the back lines, onto the creeps. S4, he's just going to sit there and tank it all. His BKB's up. He's going to TP on out Smail though. He is in a world of hurt. He does not have BKB. He's hexed up. He's missing up, but he's got the refraction charges too. He's not going to live. He had the refraction charges too. He's not going to live. My bad. I misspoke. But still not Megas. 60 minutes in, no Megas. Sorry, I didn't realize I left it on that screen. Should only be buyback and net worth as the two main ones now. PL has no buyback. S4, on the other hand, he's getting gone on by the entirety of coL here. Hexed up repeatedly, lasered, and he's seeking missile. He has buyback, I should be saying, that's my bad. They can take him. They can either take the racks or they can force out a buyback. One or the other is going to be really good. Buyback on S4, buyback on crit. But they need it on Samael. They need to push to just get the Samael buyback, to even just try and make this a bit of an even footing of a game, because the Tinker's already expended buyback. Night Stalker and Sankey both have them now. So the Tinker not having a buyback is a major part on why they don't want to push. It's just, you push up the high ground, he dies, it's over. He's so much of the counter push, he's so much of the damage against the TZ illusions. When he has a heart, he's so tanky. But, it's also such a great risk for them. As I just said, it's such a great risk for them to even be pushing with going in straight onto S4 with the epicenter nullify, majorly push laughing him away. Golem has been dropped as well. TZ's already expended his BKB. Everyone expended their BKBs, I believe, in the first little while. They need to just back out of this. There's no point continuing with this engagement. They can just get damage on the tower, but there's nothing to be happening here. Smail has already got back alive. Just get out. And that is what they're doing. Yes, they just don't want to lose Tinker, is basically the end of it. I think Alright, there's a fight happening up here. Smoke up from EG coming in straight on Moon. Moon, he's invis, but he's popped it. Tinker is going to be TPing in. That might just cause a bit of a world of trouble though. Buyback status, you can see it all for yourself. I don't need to tell you. He has Silver Edge on Night Stalker available, but he probably won't have the buyback. No, he wouldn't. He'd be about 200 short. Alright, so let's go through the buybacks. Smell, he's short gold. Tinker, no buyback. S4, no buyback. Crit, no buyback. Warlock, no buyback. Witch Doctor, buyback. So we have 3 out of 5 on coL that have buyback. Nullify coming out onto PL, but this is not going to work very well for you boys. As well as Silence. Stun coming in straight out onto the Witch Doctor. Feels bad. Hex coming out onto Skywrath with Mage as well. RG's coming out of the backline, trying to burst down the Tinker. He just needs to BKB TP out so he can ensure that he lives through this. Listrak will fall in the meantime. Moon is trying to chase down Smail. Buyback coming out from the Listrak as well as the Witch Doctor. Limp, he's TP straight onto Moon. He just wants to try and destroy the kill of Smail. He does. Beautiful play by him. Bristleback is in a little bit of trouble now. Buyback coming out from Smail as well. RTZ just chasing down Moo, but he invis is out, so he can't get the vision of him. He just needs to run. Sand King is in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to just stun and just try and get out of the position he's in. Seafreak is just trying to deal with the illusions he has. Moon is not going to be able to live through this because of the stun juke by Doppelgang. Hex coming out onto the Bristleback. They're just going to commit for the tier 4s. Sorry, not tier 4s. The tier 3s top. The Warlock is pushing out the mid lane, just trying to buy them a bit of time. Obviously, that is going pretty well for them. But it's not the mid lane that they need to worry about, it's the bottom lane. Limp probably needs to actually TP down there and just to ensure that the lane is a bit further pushed out, just so that the... or the mid lane as well, actually. Just so that they can safely defend. Roshan is up again. This is the 4th or 5th. I have actually lost count. I rip off casters when they lose count on how many Roshans there have been, but this is the... No, this is the 5th. Because last time, Z-Freak, he came in and contested and they already had a refresher shard, used it on... Samael had one, and then they used another one onto PL, so this is definitely the 5th. I know what. I can count. That is a lot of buybacks expended in the last fight, though. Let's just touch a minute on that. Obviously, Samael used the buyback. He's got the agents out of his BKB now, that's pretty, yeah. During a team fight, he might also want to trade out his boots for the Refresher Shard so he can nullify it and do everything twice, especially BKB. Hurricane Packs is actually going out instead. Seems pretty reasonable at the end of the day, but... Tinker, he's pushing out the bottom wave, as I just said. They probably want to push out this wave. S4, he just wants to activate Shivers and secure the wave, pushing it a bit more. Moo, he has his Silver Edge, but he doesn't have BKB yet. That he needs it so badly instead of this Spirit Vessel. It's not relevant anymore. Or, it's hardly relevant if you're only putting it on the level 20 Witch Doctor. He's not even level 20, he's going Lotus Orb next as well. Just to try to survive, like... He's 3-15-15. He might have wanted to go Yule Scepter instead of the 4-star. Maybe that'll help him a little bit more. But either way, let's just... 66 minutes in. Bloody A. 173 bounties. Getting all four, it's like a 2k gold swing, I'm pretty sure, if I can do math. 173 times 4 times 5. I'm not doing the math, I'm just saying that that'll be the 2k gold swing if you're interested. PL, what does he have? Going MKB next to... Just amplify his damage, I'd have to assume, because... Butterfly would give him the mischance, but he knows that he doesn't need the mischance when they're also Magic Focus. Shiva's Guard coming out from Seafreak, so we have the Aghanims back onto the... Okay, that's really confusing. So just go and double Shiva's Guard. Obviously it's only going to tick them once with the slowing. movement speed slow. BKB coming out onto Moonmiata, nullifier onto the S4. Is he going to be able to live? Golem dropped onto 5 heroes. Beautiful play by him. Sumail already activating the BKB though. Crit is barely going to live. Fly is about to die as well. Moon is going to die in the meantime. He's going to buy back though. Arteezy is coming straight into Warlock. He's going to slow around them though. Arteezy has no BKB left. Sumail in a little bit of trouble. He still has the Aegis though. Moonmiata coming in straight onto him. Tinker going to come in as well. Z-Freak is trying to chase down this S4, but he's so tanky. Sumail has res and he's got the vision onto Sand King. He's used a refresher charge just so he can try and secure the kill onto him. Moonmiata is going to chase down this, which Doctor, there it is. Tinker in a world of hurt now. Leshrac, sorry. Tinker's still alive. Yes, he's just back in base healing. Z-Freak needed to stun him out, but he couldn't. With all of the damage coming out from the golems as well, that is enough damage to kill Sumail. That is no buybacks on him. They need to push. They could end this game. Holy flipping A. Buyback has on PL is available. Okay, let's calm this. Buyback has PL. PL has buyback. That's what I meant to say. I screwed that up. 1k, less than 1k gold lead now. 69-minute mark. That's insane. Alright, so they just need to push up the high ground. It's a little bit hard versing a PLRT when he's this bad and you're just draining all your mana, especially versing as a Tinker. They secure the tower kill, but it's kind of hard again as you have a Tinker and you don't have any good heroes at high ground, so you needed to be able to get the pick off onto Arteezy during the team fight. But it's still just overall very, very hard. Nullifier coming out onto Bristleback as well as hexing him up. Crit is in the sidelines. Limp, he's getting BKB coming out. Oh, Limp with a BKB securing his exit. Moo, he knows that this is the time to leave as well as Z-Freak. They're just going to go out of it now. Beautiful positioning by Crit. Look, beautiful positioning. If it wasn't for the BKB, if he activated the BKB earlier and then had to waste the... that's why I think Crit needs to go a Scythe of Ice, not a Lotus Orb. If he secured the BKB usage earlier and just... oh, mate. Oh, just... this game. Oh. This BKB on Moon doesn't seem to be doing much, because they're normally getting the initiation onto the fly, crit, S4 sort of thing. And, no, yeah, I guess it stops him from being silenced with this epicenter charge up, I guess, but I don't know, it's just... bloody A, this game! Sorry again. This is actually pretty high. All in all, this is a pretty good game. Moonmiata running uphill. He sees BL immediately. Nullify coming out onto him. Hurricane Pike away, trying to secure the ability. Golem has been dropped epicenter in the backlines, but he's been attacked, so he can't actually blast BKB. Blink in. S4 getting a bit low. Warlock is going to fall. He drops another golem with that. Sumail in the backlines. He's going on Moon. He has the BKB activated, and he is going to live Tinker. He's coming into the golem. But this is a really bad choice, as 2 out of 3 of his friends are dead. Moon, he's back after the BKB charge. Sumail. That was not a good fight by them. Just running uphill into no vision is always so risky. Scan! Guys, we have scans. Use a scan first, then run uphill. Okay, scan, run. Okay, in the meantime though, Tinker, he's just going to push out the top lane. Obviously you don't need the top lane to be pushing it to be able to get the backdoor protection off, you just need the mid lane or the bottom lane, depending on which way, depending where it is, it just needs to be, I think it's around here. Yep. And then it goes off. Warlock is brought back into the game, he doesn't have refresher yet, so he does not have the ability, but look at all the bloody rockets coming out. That is a... And, that is a lot of rockets coming out. Arteezy, he's standing underneath vision. They can see him. Silver Edge gets revealed. Abyssal Blade as well. That's interesting. Okay, so change his mind away from the... 240 gold for Ward at this stage in the game. Holy mother. So he turned away from the Monkey King bar. Not Monkey King. No, yeah, Monkey King bar. Sorry, my brain. And chose to do the Abyssal Blade just for the instant disable against the Tinker when he's trying to BKB TP away from him. I guess it's probably going to be secure them a kill at least. God, pardon me. Arteezy getting just mischanced ups by the Limp Tinker. The Rax will fall though. There it is. Told you, I knew it was going to fall. Called it. I'm actually surprised that Z-Freak didn't even try and deny that. Just to deny the money. There's no way you'd be able to keep that alive. It has no regeneration. You may as well just deny that. But either way, it is what it is. Lotus Orb up onto the Witch Doctor crit is still considering it, but I still would prefer the Scythe of Vice on him and 70. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I know the time of the game was an hour plus. I didn't really look to see how much plus. So I was kind of dreading this game, but holy shit, is this fun to be watching. AC's out onto the Night Stalker though. Again, BKB would be useful for him. Just to stop him from getting silenced up by the Templar Assassin or nullified. Okay, ironic. No, you can't do that. Just at least the BKB or the silence from the Skyrath Mage getting burst down by the Mystic Flares. It'd also be a consideration that I think he is wanting to go a Aghanim Scepter on crit, just so he can have the major additional damage. It's like, yeah, it's like an additional 2k damage if the player isn't smart enough to move out of the position, because the plus 800, plus 600 flare damage, literally doubling the damage at level 1. So that's just, yeah. Okay. Nice look at Pops the ultimate. Just running out Invis though. They have the detection, and they have the more detection. They could see him. No, they couldn't. Still don't see him, I don't believe. Unless I'm stupid, man. Mimiata. He's just sitting in the top of the lane. He's going Dagon next. The Dagon. Dagon Alley. Is that just to ensure the burst damage out onto Templar Assassin, or? Is he? He's just scouting all these heroes out down here. It's hilarious play. He can't see the PL, but he can see the rest of them. Trying to go in on Z-Freak. He has a Scythe of Ice, and that's really good for them. Moon in the back line is falling. He's no buyback. What the? And Adam is now as well. He's going to fall. Oh no! No buybacks on both of them. No, guys. Guys, why? 3 minutes, 2 minutes for no buybacks. He still needs a bit more money as well, anyways. But he's not going to be deaf that long anyway. Scythe of Ice is the next item. If he went Refresher instead of this bloody thing. Maybe he just moves a little bit too far forward here. That has to be it. Like, yeah. This is a free Megas. Smell can just go high ground here. take the racks.
Top barracks are
And like this is why Leshrac is down bottom, just trying to create a little bit of space. He needs to keep pushing. He does. Oh, especially he does have TPs. They're just going tier 4s after the megas, realizing there's no buyback on both of them. They might have already actually known that. Hex coming out of S4. He's got a BKB. S4 Moonmeander coming in with a beautiful epicenter onto 2. RT is in a little bit of trouble. He has Aegis though, so he should be alright even if he dies. Moonmeander just coming in with the Arcane Bolt on the Lotus Orb. Z-Freak is trying to deal as much damage as he can. He's silenced up though, and now nullified as well. Hex will, PL will fall in the meantime. Liv is just doing as much damage as he can. Can they keep this alive? Can they keep the Dream alive going into TI8? S4 is going to keep wailing over the racks. He's got nothing better to do. He's got 400 or so damage. He's dealing insane amounts. Liv is just trying to keep as much pressure off of them as they can, trying to secure people coming alive. Wargum has come up alive. There he is, right there. Samael is getting a little bit of Fly will fall on the backlines. RTZ, that'll World of Hurt as well. He is nullified up now. He cannot get anything off. Bristleback is hexed up. They need to just chase him down. The A-Megas are already in the base. S4, can he get anything out of this? No, he cannot. There's buybacks galore available for EG, and Tinker plus Leshrac has just expended theirs. Alright, it's only Megas. It's not so hard to deal with. I like that Fly's the first one to buy back. He's still got 25 for 80 minutes into the game. He's a true support, man. Moon Meander almost walking into side division. Tinker and Sand King coming in to the fight now. He has not got the Radiance, he's got the Dagon instead. He's trying to secure a kill just to allow them to get the bit better time. PL buys back now. This is really bad for them. Lotus Orb, BKB, he's still pretty low. They secure at least. They secure the range racks. That is something. They needed something. This is them clawing their way back into the game. There is something there. Yes, I would have rather get the melee racks, but at the end of the day, they need to be careful there because if they stay too long in that situation, in the mid lane, if they overcommitted, the PL brought back, they could have lost the game there. Whereas at least they know they have the discipline to be able to, like, we secured the buyback, get the hell out. If we take the next fight and then we kill the PL or Samael as well, or both, then we push, and then they only have the buyback on Samael and not PL as well. But again, we're talking about NA, that they are a lot more disciplined than other areas, other regions that we have been watching. As many people in the community often jest, South America and SEA both very less disciplined as opposed to the European NA and I'm just going to say those two counterparts. BKB activated onto Tinker. Will he be able to get the He cannot because of the Abyssal Layer onto PL. He will fall. There's no buyback on him. That is a major part of the clear. That might be game. Fly with they're all dead. I think that is right. No Tinker buyback. No mass clear. No ability to stop the PL from being able to just run over them with the heart. That is that. The epicenter has to be on point, and he's already going onto Samael, but that is not going to be nearly enough damage. Nullify onto Bristleback, but that's probably not the right target. RTZ coming in with the BKB. Mystic Flare out onto the Z-Freak. Z-Freak will fall. He's no buyback. Moonmeander will fall. He has buyback. There he is. Immediately popped. Z-Fly was just sitting there with the ultimate activated. Moo is going to fall, and that is game. Holy fucking shit.